Well, just proud of these guys. It's just great to win the OVC outright. Proud of these seniors. They've never done that before, and be the first class to do that. And I think with tonight's win, became the winningest class in Jacksonville State history in FCS football. So just proud of that bunch, and they did an outstanding job. This whole team. We beat a good team now. Eastern Illinois got a good football team, no doubt about it, and that's why they stayed in the game. We had chances to. Red Zone's scoring offensively. We got the ball in the end zone. I think we had chances to distance ourselves. Wouldn't have been quite as close of a game, but you got to take your hat off to them. They did a good job when we got down there, and didn't let us get in the end zone. And we had to kick field goals, and we missed a couple of field goals. But just proud of the win. And just hopefully can go get another one this week and ensure that. That we play at home, during the playoffs and get Thanksgiving week off and all those things. The next week's game is going to be very important. So I don't think it's much as satisfied. I think that was one of our goals, win the OVC and, play at home and get that bye. But I just don't I don't think it's much to be satisfied. And we just got to, get some guys back healthy and get ready for playoffs. But big thing is we've gotten better every week. Still feel like we got better, this week. Like I said, we beat a good football team. We held a team averaging right at 500 yards offense, held them right around 3, and had a chance to get off field in some drives that we didn't on third down that we could have held them less than that, But they give them credit. Like I said, they made plays, and like I said, we made some plays. We had two, too. Big interception return by Darius Jackson. That kind of broke the game open right there, and it allowed us really to play a little conservative. Now, some people say in the last, 2 or 3 drives we had the ball, we just run the ball, we wasn't going to throw it. We just wasn't going to put it on our defense and let them win the game. We were up, no sense in taking chances. So, just did a good job there, I think, of taking care of the football. But excited about the win and proud of these guys. Proud of our staff and everybody.
So you're one of only 5 OVC coaches to win it in your first year. Just how sweet is that?
It's pretty cool. Just feel blessed, got good folks around us, and it's the people we look to hire, and the people we look to recruit. Just put good people around you. And we got a lot of good people in this program around me, and like I said, just take my hat off to our staff. Prepare outstanding, every week, and our guys have a lot of confidence in our staff. And like I said, we got good people, and like I said, just pretty big accomplishment. But I feel blessed to have a job I've got. Just excited about being the head coach of Jacksonville State University, and feel blessed every day.
But before you go about your last year, winning the conference title as the favorite has never been an automatic. Is there a statement in going out and doing it this year?
Well, I think it's just what we talked about when we got here. We don't look behind and look at what's been done. We knew that Jackson State had been good. I mean, I think it's always been a good program. We just wanted to be great, and we challenged our guys to, that was our motto. 2013 motto is go good to great. That was our motto. And then this year, I think with that foundation laid last year, our guys just saying, hey, we can set the bar up here. We can go for it. I think the run the playoffs we made it kind of opened everybody's eyes of, hey, we can really be great. And I challenged, I think, the 2014 team to do even a better job in the all-season and have a great all-season and chase going for gold. And I think that was our motto this year of going for gold. So I think we're just still chasing that excellence. And I think it's but I go back to that foundation's laid in 2013. I do think that's just kind of where we're at, and like I said, just got to keep going.
Felt like Large and Gonzalez had a lot of big catches for you today. Just talk about their game.
I think Barge ended up 153, I think, and then Reuben had 113. Barge is just consistent. He's been our go-to guy, and we've been waiting for somebody else to step up and be our other go-to guy. Marquise was that before he got hurt last year. He's had a solid year, but we've been waiting on Reuben. What you seen tonight out of Reuben, we seen during fall camp. And he just had not had a game like that. We've tried to get him the ball more and let him make some plays, and really he's behind the coverage in the first quarter where the wind kind of knocked the ball down, and Eli kind of misjudged the wind. It kind of knocked it down, but he's behind the coverage probably 5 yards, and we had hit another deep ball in the first quarter if we had to win. I didn't realize the win was going to be that much of a factor, but in the first quarter. And second quarter kind of died down. But, to get Ruben rolling and get him, being productive is huge. He's a great athlete, does good things with the ball in his hand. He just needs some confidence, and hopefully he got that confidence tonight. And, this whole receiver corps does a good job, blocking. It kind of goes unnoticed a lot of times. Well, as we run the football, those guys do an outstanding job on the perimeter and downfield, blocking. And it's just good to get both of those guys going.
Defensively too, I felt like you did play well, particularly on their last drive. I mean, you give up only, I think, 4 yards and 3 straight incompletions. I mean, just talk about them coming up big in the clutch.
Well, and I think, Whitlow coming out of the game, kind of hurt them a little bit. Their quarterback coming in, they had to finish the game up. But, defensively, we've been consistent all year. We play great defense. To hold a team like that to 300 yards, was huge. A team that's averaging, like I said, 500 yards of offense. You hold them 300, and it's got a lot of confidence in them. I mean, just you didn't feel like we needed to score again. I'm not saying we wouldn't have took scoring, but we weren't going to go out there and throw it 3 times in a row or do something crazy those last few drives. Even when they kicked the field goal and got it to us, a 1-score game. You didn't feel like you had to score to win the game. I felt like our defense could win it, and they did, and just solid. But it's team effort. I think our special teams played pretty well tonight. I mean, I know Connor missed, some field goals, but overall our coverage teams did a good job. Hamish did a good job punting the ball. We did a good job protecting because they tried to block, about 3 or 4 kicks tonight on punt. So we did a good job in protection there. So.
What about Eli would say? It's kind of, set career high with 288 passing yards. Were you just kind of giving what the defense was taking here, or was it?
When you coming in, they're probably about a 65%, blitz team. That differs a little bit on down and distance and things like that. But they're a blitz team. They blitz the run. They blitz, so they load the box up. They try to make you throw it. And when you was going to throw it coming in, and when you was going to make some throws, and was just able to do that and made some big plays in the throw game, and probably could have thrown it even a little bit more. I'm a little stubborn at times, and we'll run the ball, and keep running it some. But Eli's just grown. That's where you see his maturity, I think. As a quarterback, is just being able in protecting the ball. He's not making, throws that gets himself in trouble throwing interception and stuff. He's protecting the ball well, and going. His read progression is getting better and better, all the time. And like I said, we got a good job with our offensive line, which you don't notice sometimes. Not like those receivers blocking in the run game, is that O-line. I mean, you can draw up all these pass routes you want to, but if you can't protect it, it really don't matter. And as elaborate as their blitz scheme is, we did a great job, I thought, in the passing game of getting hat on hat, and protecting Eli and letting him make throws. But like I said, Eli's got a great arm. We're just not we're not a 70% throw team, or you'd see more of that. But when we need to throw it, we can throw it. And our motto is we want to be able to run it, we want to run it, throw it when we want to throw it. And that when we wanted to throw it, we was able to throw it. And we probably could have thrown it more. This is a game going in, it would not have surprised me for him to throw him for 350 plus, So and we probably could have done that.
What about your reaction to the interception return?
Oh, it's great, man. I was excited. I probably almost pulled a hamstring. I was running behind DJ and ready to hug his neck and everything else. But whole sidelines was excited. Pretty funny. The back sideline judge come by and said, Coach, I got to give y'all a warning on that. So hey, I don't blame you. I would too. And the whole sidelines was excited, so it was good.
What's it like winning this in front of the home crowd?
Oh, it's great to win at home. Just, best fans, I think FCS fans in the country, just loyal and do a good job. And, just they stayed there to the end and watched the trophy presentation. But it helped us play at home, definitely. We've been playing in the snow. We was playing in East Illinois. So not only outside of just our fans and what it means us playing at home, heck, it'd have been probably about, low 30s and snowing.
Your offensive line and your secondary, the 2 spots that you talked about, depth, so banged up. Talk about how they stepped up.
God, guys, just step up. I mean, you had Hill Folo played their normal deal. You know, they've gotten better and better as years went on. They're solid. And, you know, Devarius Miller flips out there and plays corner, and they came at him. Boy, you could just see it. You know, they were going to challenge him, and they threw at him the whole first half, and he just kept making play after play after play, and did an outstanding job there. And then, you know, Saran Neal steps in at safety, you know, because Miller had been playing really good all year long, I think, at safety. And for, you know, Saran Neal, redshirt freshman, ain't got a lot of experience. Most he's played, comes in, plays basically every snap of the game. Yeah, at safety, I thought he had a solid performance. You know, he did a good job. Had some big hits. You know, gave up a couple plays, but he did an outstanding job. So that back end, you know, just golly, you lose Junior, you lose Huff, who's your best secondary player, one of the best in the country. And, you know, those guys, I think it shows the depth of our team. I think it shows, you know, how prepared our team is. You know, that and this next guy just steps up. You know, it's like Dylan Klein playing offensive line. I mean, he steps in and goes from not playing a lot, and bam, Nick Johnson gets hurt, and he has to play every snap last week almost, and he has to play every snap this week, and just did a really good job. But, you know, just a really unselfish football team, and everybody's just ready to play, you know. So it's a good job out of those guys.
Anything else? Coach, 2 years ago, you was head coach of Oxford.
How about that?
Now you're conference champ.
What about that? It's pretty neat deal. But like I said, just excited. It's great to have a job where you get up every morning, you love coming to work. You know, you just got a lot of good folks to work around, and you know, good players in our program. We got I said on the radio a while ago, just you know, how special this senior group is, and our players are. You know, we started on about Tuesday, letting the senior get up and talk before practice and after practice, and you go, golly, that's a great young man. You know, you'd listen to them guys talk and tell about how much the team means to them, how much they care about the team, and it's a pretty special group. You know, and you go through our lineup, and really, we don't have a bad person on our football team. It's all really, really good young men, and they're growing every day. Not to say they're perfect. You know, we're getting better every day with that, but you know, they represent this university the way we want them represented. You know, and it's a tribute to those guys. It's pretty special to be their coach, Joe, and it's exciting.
Coach, did you feel 9 in a row championship game? Did you feel any pressure? And how do you?
I love it. Golly, I'm glad to be in a place that wants to win. I'm glad to be in a place that expects you to win. You know, it's just, you know, the other part, and I you know, I've been a head coach a long time. I've, you know, taken over programs that there's no expectations, you know, and then I've had jobs where there was an expectation to win, and it's special to be at a place that has high expectations, and that's a good thing, and we're glad to be where we're at. And but as in coaching, you know, nobody ever is going to put any more pressure on me than myself, you know. I'm going to be the first one that's going to be mad at myself if we don't win, you know. So I embrace that. I like that, and it's a whole lot better than an alternative, you know. And I'd hate to be in a place that didn't care, you know, whether you won or lost. And so this place cares about. They want to be represented right. This university wants to be represented the right way, and they do expect. There's a bar of excellence they expect, and we're glad to be upholding that right now. We just want to continue that.